Hello, welcome back to another breaking news update. My name is Jimmy Boyd, and you were watching Boyd News. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. I've got some big news coming out from Russia to share with you. We've got reports of potentially over 100 drones that were fired into Russian territory last night. Definitely dozens were fired, targeting multiple regions of Russia's territory. We have reports also that an oil refinery in Tuapse, Russia, came under attack and was hit. I've got video footage to show you guys of a fire breaking out there after a drone strikes that facility. And this is a massive oil facility. It's one of Rosneft's biggest facilities in Russia. And then we also have the Morozovsk airfield that came under attack once again. And I literally just reported this. I think it was around July 13th, somewhere around there, not too long ago, about a week and a half ago, of this Morozovsk airfield coming under attack. And once again, it looks like Ukraine targeted this airfield. This picture is proof of that, and we've also got video footage that shows this as well, of this airfield coming under attack. You can hear gunfire in the background, and then something is struck. We don't know exactly what was struck at this airfield, but there is some unconfirmed reports circulating that it could have potentially been an Su-34 fighter jet that may have been targeted and possibly hit, or maybe even destroyed. So Russia's defense ministry stated they shot something like 75 drones down throughout the territory of Russia. So that was big news, because now we know there's definitely probably well over 100 drones that were fired. So I've got some information I want to go over here with you today. We've got some video footage of some of these attacks. But first, I want to show you guys on a map that I've got pulled up here. This map will show us kind of where these attacks took place at. So here's the Ukrainian territory here, and the eastern Ukrainian border is this white line right here. And not too far away from the Ukrainian border, maybe, I don't know, 100 kilometers, something like that, maybe less. There's an airfield over here called the Morozovsk Airfield, because here's the town of Morozovsk right here. And there's an airfield here that came under attack. See, as we can see, they do station Su-34s here. These are potentially those aircraft. And I don't know if they have fighter bombers here, but we had reports that maybe an Su-34 at this base may have been struck, okay? So see, they really don't station their bombers too far away, okay? It's pretty close to Ukraine's territory, just right here. Like I said, maybe 100 kilometers or so. So this is why Ukraine wants to be able to go after these airfields and start striking them with ATACMS or whatever missiles they can get from the west, even the British Storm Shadow missiles. I know Volodymyr Zelensky was just in the UK recently and urging the British government to allow long-range strikes inside of Russia so they can go after these airfields, but I don't think they were able to get anywhere with that right now. Now, down here in the Krasnodar region near the Black Sea, this is the town of Tuapse right here, and if we zoom in, we can see this massive oil refinery here, and this is the Rosneft oil refinery. Okay, this is one of Russia's biggest oil-producing companies in their country, and we have video footage of this oil refinery coming under attack. It struck somewhere, I think somewhere in the middle over here or up in this region. But something gets hit and a fire breaks out. So we will show you guys that. So that's kind of where this took place, down here near the Black Sea. So this is the Krasnodar region is an area that comes under attack quite a bit. Krasnodar, Rostov region. There's lots of critical targets for Ukraine to go after, and definitely a lot of oil refineries too. And that's why these regions are targeted so heavily. So we've got some information pulled up here on an article for you as well to get you a little bit more information regarding some of these attacks. So from the Kiev Post says HUR kamikaze drones strike Russia's largest Black Sea oil refinery, sources report. The Russian Ministry of Defense claimed that air defenses shot down 75 Ukrainian drones over Russian territory and the Black and Azov Seas. So this just came out today. And it says here, the main intelligence directorate, HUR, of Ukraine's Ministry of Defense carried out an operation in which Ukrainian drones attacked an oil refinery in Tuapse, the Krasnodar region, on Monday, July 22nd, causing a fire at the facility. HUR sources told Kiev Post. This major fuel and lubricant processing facility is Russia's main oil terminal on the Black Sea. In pre-war years, it produced 2 million tons of product annually, almost all for export. The Krasnodar region's operational headquarters reported that as a result of the fall of unmanned aerial vehicles, UAV debris, the infrastructure of the oil refinery in Tuapse was damaged. So makes sense why Ukraine would go after this oil facility, considering it's the biggest oil refinery in the Krasnodar region near the Black Sea. So that's obviously why they target this place multiple times. Specialists are extinguishing the fire on an area of 50 square meters. 31 units of equipment and 91 people are working on the spot. The message read, as per the report, the fire was localized and the open flames were extinguished. According to preliminary information, there were no casualties. However, the Russian Ostrozno Novosti Telegram channel released a video of the attack on the refinery. It showcased the flight of a drone, sounds of gunshots, presumably from small arms, and the drone hitting its target, followed by a fire. So I will show you guys this video here in just a little bit once we're finished here. Kiev Post could not independently verify the place and time of the footage. Says here, sources within HUR told Kiev Post that the drone was recorded in the sky over Tuapse around 3:30 a.m. local time. According to local Telegram channels, during the first wave of the attack, Russian air defenses tried to shoot down 4 kamikaze drones. Okay, so see, they were trying to shoot down multiple drones that were targeting this facility, and we know for sure at least one hit. So it says right here, around 6:25 a.m., at least 2 more powerful explosions were heard in the area of the oil refinery, after which a fire started on the facility's territory. So 2 more powerful explosions. So multiple drones could have struck this facility, but again, the footage that we will see will show at least one hitting. In total, at least 8 drones reportedly attacked the refinery. Russia Today, a Russian state media outlet, reported that the impact damaged the infrastructure of the oil refinery. However, sources told Kiev Post that the extent of the damage to the Russian military and industrial complex facilities is currently being assessed. The Tuapse oil refinery is the only production complex with a marine terminal belonging to Rosneft's Oil Product Supply Enterprise, LLC, RN Marine Terminal Tuapse. About 90% of the company's products are exported. The plant is part of the Rosneft Oil Company with a capacity of about 12 million tons per year. That's absolutely massive amounts of oil being produced here, 12 million tons. And it also says the Russian Ministry of Defense already claimed that air defenses shot down 75 Ukrainian drones over Russian territory in the Black and Azov Seas during the night. According to the Russian ministry, 47 drones were allegedly intercepted and destroyed over the Rostov region, 8 over the Krasnodar region, and 1 over the Belgorod, Voronezh, and Smolensk regions. Another 17 UAVs were reportedly shot down over the waters of the Black and Azov Seas. The Russian Ministry of Defense did not report any consequences of the attack and the downing of the drones. The Ostrozno Novosti Telegram channel also reported that the city of Morozovsk, near which a military airfield is located, was hit by drones in the Rostov region. The governor of the region, Vasily Golubev, said that the drones were shot down, and as a result of falling debris, dry vegetation caught fire. Okay, so they say the same thing all the time. If you notice, every time I report these, they say they shot them down and then that was it. Okay, and the falling debris, if anything, is what caused the fires. Nothing was hit. But you know, these video footage that we will show you, you can clearly hear the explosions in the background. So you know, whether they were shot down or not, I would think that many times maybe these drones would detonate in midair if they were to be exploded in midair, but that's not what we see in the footage. Many times we could see something actually being hit, like the oil refinery. So we'll go over this video as well. This is the video of the Morozovsk airfield coming under attack. So we're going to go ahead and move over to these now on X. Let me get these pulled up and we'll go ahead and take a look at these. So we've got 2 posts here. First one from OZNT Technical. And it says, remarkably clear footage of a Ukrainian attack drone flying untouched through Russian ground fire over Krasnodar Krai this morning, eventually slamming directly into Rosneft's Tuapse refinery and detonating. So we've got a 32-second clip of this drone just flying in untouched, and then it crashes into the refinery. So take a look. So they said the video footage was extremely clear, and I would agree it is very clear and easy to see, but the main reason why is because it's happening during daylight. It looks like this happened in the early morning when the sun was just starting to come up. So that's where we're able to see this so clearly. So there you go. You can see that drone coming in and smashing right into the facility right there. And supposedly a fire broke out soon after this once this thing detonated. We obviously just see smoke here, but it must have caused some sort of damage. And again, Ukraine continues to do this. They're trying to do as much damage to Russia's oil facilities to damage them to the point where they're not usable, or maybe they got to repair them for a long time. And then it puts these facilities offline to where they can no longer produce, oil or petroleum, whatever they're trying to produce here. And then it'll affect their economy, make it difficult for them to fight this war. So there's that footage for you. And then also from Maria Avdiva, says Morozovsk airfield got hit once more. Feeling that, Russia? They say Putin only gets power. Well, here it is. So she's got a 30-second clip as well of the Morozovsk airfield coming under attack, and we're going to hear kind of the same thing, gunfire in the background. So listen up. You can hear the troops over here trying to take down these drones as they're coming into the Morozovsk airfield. So take a look and we'll talk about it.
Куда-то попали. Цистерну, блядь, попали.
Наверное. На сейме, наверное, лупануло.
Уже не видно.
Ну, вон видно, что надо. Вот, по сейму надолбанули.
Ай-яй-яй.
Вон, ля, какой дым попер, наверное.
Точно.
Вот там же дым шел, и сейчас, смотри, вот сейчас, тоже место, считай, лупанули, на. Вон, горит там, на. Ля сильно горит. Точно, это тоже, на.
Куда-то попали. Цистерну, блядь, попали.
Наверное. На.
So definitely something got hit here. Again, we can hear in the background the gunfire trying to shoot down these drones. And then if you notice, this smoke is coming out. And then soon after, we see a secondary explosion here towards the end of this video. I'll let it kind of roll so we can see that together. But we'll see another secondary explosion. And this possibly could have been, I don't know, maybe if it was an Su-34, like I mentioned earlier, there's that explosion now. Something really catching on fire. That's maybe the jet fuel or the munitions that were maybe attached to this jet. If it was hit, maybe that's what we're seeing there, is that secondary explosion from the bombs that are attached to this jet, or maybe the fuel that's inside of it. Who knows? But we can definitely see something was clearly struck here. Lots of smoke and fire right there too. So definitely, once again, another major attack from the Ukrainians. Targeting inside of Russian territory, and they've been very good at this with their drones. I know that for the most part, all they've really got to use right now is drones, but it's better than nothing for them, and they're trying to do whatever they can to prevent these attacks inside of their territory. That's why they're going after these airfields. That's why they're going after all these oil facilities as well. So just wanted to share this with you and get this out there. I hope you got something out of this update, but that's going to be it for this update today. So if you did get something out of this, please smash that like button. Also, if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing down below. Hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can notify you. And with that, I hope y'all have a great day. Everybody take care and God bless. And we'll see you in the next one.